Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Darkest Dungeon. There was a new DLC dropped last week, the Color of Madness, so we have a new resource, shards, used for things not quite of this world. Don't really know what that's about. I was also looking around before starting the recording and saw that we have someone else in the Nomad wagon here. Says that we can trade these, I guess, for things not of this world. So maybe that will be useful going forward. But we also have a new area down here, the farmstead. Apparently a comet has landed here. And yeah, let's just go ahead and clear our roster. So this is starting at level 1. So we have a new area to advance now. Something has fallen from the stars and struck the old mill. Neighbors whisper of twisted vegetation and eerily shifting lights. Interesting. So let's pick out who we are going to send on this excursion and then proceed. Alright, so I think this is the team that we're going to be taking. I don't really know what to expect in here, what type of enemies, so we are taking a mix of moderate levels and low levels. We've got Eduardo coming along for tanking and for damage dealing with Barristan's Head and the Focus Ring. Rutzilla for damage and backup healing with the Legendary Bracer and Suffering's Collar. Dicatera with the Sun Cloak and the Blasphemous Vial for sort of damage over time and crowd control. And then Healer X as our main healer, carrying as always the Salacious Diary and Junia's Head. Let's prepare. Alright, I have no idea what to expect in here. There's another new thing here, Shard Dust, used to tap into otherworldly power, but beware its other effects cannot be used while virtuous. Well, we couldn't buy that even if we wanted to. Don't really know what that is. Probably should take some blood with us. I don't know if any of this other stuff is useful. We can't take torches in here, so I guess it's maybe like the Crimson Court that the torch level's always at max. But at least there are other uses you can use the torches for in the Crimson Court, but not the farmstead apparently. So we're going to err on the side of minimalism. Hopefully this is enough to get us to the end of this. Can't take food either, huh? This is super strange. Let's do it.
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
So this is more misery of our ancestors doing. In other words, he called this thing down. Great. Okay, we have no map. Current kills 0. Is this like a horde mode? The farmstead's miasma. Minus 10% healing received and plus 10% stress. So, oh. The central fixture in a carefully constructed barrier around the farmstead. So I guess we crack it open? Thought we might have to use a shovel on it. This is different. Well, onward. Alright, so these things, or at least this horse has those shards sort of embedded in it. Okay, got a plow horse in the back. It's got some protection. These don't. Let's see. Let's see if maybe we can stun the plow horse. Okay, well, we got that done. Can we get some bleeds going, maybe? Let's see, probably on the horse since it has protection. Good hit there, Rutzilla. Got the bleed. Nice. Rutzilla's bleed is incredible. Do we want to buff? Sure. We still have no map, so I am very suspicious that this is a horde mode. Hopefully that buff will serve us well. Let's go for judgment on the back one. Maybe we can get lucky with a crit. Not quite, but still good damage. Crit heal. Alright. Ceaseless Labor. 4 damage, not too awfully bad. So now you're at 100% dodge resist, or stun resist rather. Now that we can hit 2 of you, let's go for the grenade. Oh, you resisted even with the blasphemous vial. Not that your blight resistance is all that great, you just got a really good roll apparently. So you're going to DOT out, so let's hit this one.
Decimated.
Monster waves and respawning, so it is a horde mode. Defeated foes will be swiftly replaced by waves of despicable reinforcements. Your party must endure this onslaught without pause or hope for respite. Because of the strange nature of Time's behavior in the farmstead, you can retreat with no penalty at any time. Interesting. I like it. Always nice to have something different. Okay, more information. The kill meter and crystal shards. All farmstead quests have a kill meter, the measure of your might and ambition. Fill it by defeating monsters, and when your tally hits certain thresholds, you will receive a reward of crystal shards. These rewards increase the further you venture. Back in the hamlet, the jeweler seeks these strange glowing shards. He will trade you for unspeakable artifacts of power. Find him in the nomad's wagon. Interesting. So lots of new stuff going on. No need to attack the horsey.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Just finish off this back guy. Well, I mean, there's a corpse, and if there's more enemies coming, I guess we want to clear that? Okay, wait, you take up 2 slots. Never mind.
Eradicated.
39 damage. All right, Eduardo. Hopefully we can depend on you for that kind of damage throughout. What are you? Crystalline Aberration. I feel like it's in our best interest to get rid of that.
Another abomination.
Nice
Cleansed
crit.
from our lands.
Alright, nothing to do. Sure. That doesn't really do anything. There's no enemies. Maybe they're late to the party? See, I think you're the only one hurt there, Rudzilla, though I don't actually want to heal you so that you can use your heal. So let's do that.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Sure, get rid of that stress. Nice crit.
Flesh is knit.
Everybody critting a lot. Okay, here's the next wave. Scarecrow. Dodge 15. I do think it's in our benefit to blight these fools here. And then, of course, bleed. Oh, you're stealthed. Okay, interesting. Well, hit what you can hit. Nice. So you're dead. Yep. He likes to be hit. You won't get far doing that. Well, I guess we'll do this since it hits the stealthy boy.
Destroyed.
Well done, Eduardo. Yeah. Go for damage.
Annihilated.
Well, this party's having none of the farmstead's foolishness, that is for sure. Okay, 2 of these things then. Let's go for a stun on this boy. Well, that shuffle was a little unfortunate. Was hoping Eduardo would get to clean it up. I forgot that the stun on the Plague Doctor shuffled. Suffer. Nobody needs anything transferred. What? Oh. Okay, I remember reading in the patch notes. All the classes have a special buff that they get now for critting. So the Vestals must be plus 25% to healing skills. Interesting. Do they only last 1 round? Guess so. So we didn't actually get to see what the lepers were. So the little gold arrow, that's what that means. That's the class-specific bonus. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and kill this.
Executed with impunity.
And now Eduardo can handle both.
Continue the onslaught.
Thank you, sir.
Destroy them all.
Sure, might as well clear it while we have the chance. Or close, it will tick down on its own. We're just ripping through these things. Farmhand, just different color palettes, okay. That is fine. 5, 1 off of lethal on you. Let's go for the kill. Alright, the bleed will get you then. Yeah, just go for damage. Nobody's really in need of healing. Good kill, Healer X. Looks like we got our bonus again. Yeah. Hew him up.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, more crystals. I'm not interested in seeing what these things do if we let them stick around. But I would also like to do damage to this thing. So we'll do that. Luckily, Eduardo can clear these easily, or with a little bit of help from Rutzilla, actually get to hit the
pit.
farmhand there.
Another one falls.
Well, 1 off, but the blight's gotcha. Tell you what, let's actually throw out some heals. Maybe we'll get some crits, or not.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ooh, a foreman. So is this sort of a boss? See, we're up to 11 kills, which seems to be a little bit more than halfway through this thing. So when we fill this up, is the run here over? Is that how it works? I would imagine so. Oh, you had a riposte. I didn't notice that. Alright, well, you're dead anyway, so no need to attack you again. Let's try to kill another one of these things. Clear the way so this foreman comes within Rutzilla and Eduardo's reach. Nice resists there. You did get marked, but I think that's fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Sow the seeds. Are we going to catch some kind of new Crimson Curse-esque thing from that? Are you sowing seeds in our bodies? God, I hope not. Get enough of that sort of thing from the Crimson Curse. Alright, more crystals. Guess we just clear them.
Fiend.
Sowing more seeds on Healer X. That's really rude. Clear this thing.
Their formation is broken.
Thank you.
Maintain the offensive.
Now our big damage dealers can actually get a shot at these guys. See, you just need a little bit more for you to blight out, so we'll do that. And Eduardo will attempt to one-shot the foreman. Didn't quite get there, but the blight's still on him.
On its own.
Oh, so they can come while we're still fighting. Interesting. I thought that was the case when I read the description that it popped up there, but it hadn't happened yet. Maybe we just killed them too fast so far? Alright, so you two in the front are dealt with. Let's stun this plow horse then. Or try to. Stuck it. Awesome. You don't need any stress healing. Sure, clear these guys out. Nice crit. Okay. For one battle. So your buff for a crit is the +10 accuracy. That's nice. Cool. Just slice up this horsey. The Seeds of Madness. So did that do something? I don't know, but again, not interested in finding out what happens. Rearing Strike. Alright, got a stun, good on ya. Don't think it's going to help you to survive this encounter though. I think your hours, minutes, seconds even, are greatly numbered.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Right, got another foreman. So one would assume by the bar's progress that this should be our last battle in here, unless when it fills up it maybe gives us the option to continue and gives us another bar. Right, buff, speed and protection. You got blight skill, chance, duration, you got your riposte up. Guess we'll ignore you while you got your riposte up and go for this guy. Alright, not quite enough to kill you even with the bleed. We could make sure you get dead, but I think we'll let Eduardo take care of that. Let's stack some blight on these back too if we can. Good job. See, we can't reach to the very back with the stun, so let's try to go for the kill on this one. 4, yep, that is exactly the right amount. So Eduardo's going to get riposted, but I think it's perfectly fine.
And power.
Nice crit there, sir. Alright, 0. Oh, okay, so it's a stress and a blight attack. Gotcha.
Unforgiving.
Right, Eduardo might want to de-stress himself a little bit if he gets the opportunity here. Don't think he gets to riposte if we kill him, so let's experiment with that. And indeed he doesn't. Awesome.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So he just died? That's it? We have no option to remain? I can't see how many kills that was? Was there also a time limit on it? Because we didn't get to kill the foreman? I do not know. Still a lot to learn about this one. Well, it popped up there for a second. A taste of madness. Oh, interesting. Oh, here it is. 20 kills. 12 comet shards? So we got an additional 12, so we should have 24, right? Some gold. We didn't need any of this stuff. I guess the anti-venom would have been good if someone got blighted. Yeah, this is going to take some exploration, isn't it? Ooh, Slugger. I want that to stick around. We will want to lock that in. Photomania is not bad either. Robust. That's fine.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
So the Shrieker has come back to trouble us once more. Well, we shall deal with you just as we did the last time. Before I forget, let's go ahead and throw Eduardo into here. Guess we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's get rid of Dud Hitter and lock in Slugger. That's very expensive, but we can sell a few trinkets to make up for the gold we're spending. I definitely want that gone and that locked in. Good deal. And let's also look in here and see what we can spend our shards on. Lots of stuff, apparently. This drew my eye the first off. Oh, they're new trinkets. Plus 20% healing if holy water is in inventory. Plus 25% damage versus specific things. And plus 10% stress. So here's the most expensive one that's showing so far. Plus 15% max HP. Random target 5%. 25% stun chance if holy water's in inventory. An on attack hit blight. That seems awesome for Crusader only. There's some interesting stuff going on here. Guess the upgrades apply to both of those? That's nice. I will need to look at these in a bit more detail when I have more time and am not just glancing through them. But I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.